Good morning, guys. Well, today's gonna be a take your baby to work day. I don't have a babysitter today. She's unavailable this week, and I have 2 seller appointments to go to. This is not going to be typical. I hate taking him in, but sometimes I just have to. And I understand there's a lot of working moms out there. It's not ideal to take your baby on your notary appointments, but I'll show you how I do it. So stay tuned. I mean, really, sir, you're gonna hurt your foot. Yeah, you're gonna hurt your foot. You might wanna put it back. You might wanna put it back. Thank you. Where did I do this at? Okay, so excuse my messy workstation, but these are my seller appointments, my seller packets. I have 2 packets, one for each client. Because they are direct clients, I do not have to print both copies or duplicate copies. If I were to pick them up from the office, they would just give me one set of documents, and that's just what it is. So I just wanted to kind of show you just how thin they are. It's like 20 pages. This one's actually a little thick. No, it's not thicker. This is, yeah, they're like 20 pages, give or take. It might be a little bit more, but I've already prepped and printed my docs, and then I'm going to go ahead and get myself and my kid together so we can hit the road. My first appointment is at 12:30. It's about an hour out. And then the appointment following that, or the next seller appointment, is an hour coming back towards the house. So it's a little bit closer to where I live. And again, I'm going to take my son to both of them. These are investor properties. So because they're investor properties, it's a little less formal. Meaning that we can probably sign the documents on the back of my car, or I can do it on the front porch and they won't even think twice about it. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get ready. All right, so somebody's ready to go. He has his shoes on. He's been kicking. He just likes being outdoors, so he'll just be happy to go around for a ride. Yeah, we're about to go. So just when I was leaving out, they called and said, hey, we have another appointment that's kind of like in the same area. So if you want to just kind of sit tight, we'll send you the documents and you can do both, and then push the one that you have at 3 o'clock back, or ask if you can push it back, because all 3 of them are from the same client. So instead of making $300 today, I'll make $450 today, and I get to do it with my kids. So yeah, just sit tight. All right, so we just arrived to our first seller appointment. As you can see, this isn't like a fancy transaction. This is probably going to be geared towards investors. All right, so we just left the kid in the car because he was sleeping, and then a cat got in the car. And I am allergic to cats, so yeah, this is going to be interesting. All right, come on, kitty. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come on, kitty. Come on. Oh, stop! Oh. You're kidding. Come on. What I'll do is just roll the windows down. Yeah, I'll just roll the windows down. Alright. Yeah, sorry, kitties. Independent school district. So whatever the taxes are for the school district.
And then you got transit realty services, which will be probably on the norm. Okay. Operations. Okay, it looks fine to me now. I just want to understand what I was reading, that's all.
Okay, no problem. So, because you're a power of attorney, you're going to sign exactly how this literature is. Now, have you signed power of attorney before?
It's funny. It's different here, too, about that. I signed, I wasn't sure, and the attorney didn't tell me. And so I signed a check, in our account, and it's like, because we had so many accounts, the bank with just a single account with her name, which I already had power of attorney paperwork already with them, but I guess everybody at the bank didn't know, and they freaked out over it for a second. So,
okay.
But now I know. So yeah, I got to sign it as it is, or if they request how it is.
No, so how it's written here: Patrick Kenneth Rudolph as agent and attorney in fact for Carolyn. Is it Debris?
Yeah, Debris. DEWBRE.
So you see how it's 2 lines here? You may have to do 2.
I'm gonna go above and then do it. So, you want it all written out from me that way, right?
Yeah, you have to sign it. You have to sign it this way. When you can sign your name, whatever your signature is for your name, that's fine.
You want me to print that?
But the rest of it, no, you can sign.
Just sign it. Okay.
You can sign, but all of this.
Okay.
Okay,
No
so
problem.
again, how they have it here, you may have to start up here. You cannot go way out here or over there. You have to
Stay in
kind
that
of
little area box.
you have to stay in the close to the margins.
As aging into. Sorry, my thumb is all swollen. So yeah, it's affecting everything. Okay.
Hi, how are you?
So you live on, we said East Texas? I don't know where.
West,
Is that
West Houston.
Is it nice? I'll put something in there. That's right. So catchy. So I'm putting out. Okay, artist. Really breathe. Okay. Just go like that. Look, you got SRAM.
Look at that.
Scatter. North. Texas.
Patrick? Patrick? You okay?
I'm just tired. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Okay.
So sign this one too. This is on the
Payoff. Yeah. All right, so we are leaving up our first seller property. That actually took a long time for a seller transaction. The guy was really weird. The guy kept falling asleep in the middle of the closing. I couldn't believe it. So normally a seller transaction, 20 minutes, maybe 30. 20 to 30 minutes is what I usually expect. Sometimes 45 minutes, but man, this one took at least an hour, if not a little bit longer. Like I said, he kept falling asleep. It was crazy. There was cats in the front yard. The cats were like jumping in my car when I got out the car. It was a first. I've never experienced anything like that before. So we're gonna head on to the second appointment. Same setup. I was gonna do the one that they added on my way to the second one. On my way when I left this first one, but I think I'm just gonna go to the one that I originally scheduled for 3 o'clock and just come back and do the third one. So we just got to our second signing location, our second seller appointment. This one is at a like nursing home, or not, maybe a nursing home, like a 65 and up living facility. So we should be able to just go in the lobby, sign papers, and we'll go to the third one. Hopefully this one goes better than the first one. All right, so you have your blue pen, and we're just going to go ahead and get started. If the numbers look good and what you're agreed on, what you're giving back. The first page, this is your fee, and then this is the signature page for your fee.
Do you have extra copies?
No, I don't have copies. The title company, they will send you a signed copy of everything you sign.
So sign on top here, right here.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm making sure for it.
Okay, and then I'm going to take that one back, so I'm going to keep them in order. All right, and so this right here is a government, like an IRS. The title company may have to report funds if it's over $250,000. The first thing is TIN, that is your social security number.
So I have to put my social security number?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, and so the questions, they're called double negatives. They're a little tricky. When you answer them, you may have to like read it and then read it again. I can't tell you like what to put, but I can kind of help you answer them. If you lived in the house as your primary residence, more than likely it's going to be true. Okay? But how you read it, you're going to be inclined to mark false. Yeah, it's a little tricky. Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying number 3, part 2. I only use the residence as my property. That's true. Does she has to mark it out?
Okay.
Either or.
Okay. I had my soda exchange in the principal residence during the 2 years period of the day. Yeah. True. I or my spouse if I was married at the time during the beginning of marriage. I just have not used a person really to
Which paper is the HUD paper? Is this just that one?
Which paper is
The
what?
HUD, like the final paper, is that one? Just that one, really?
It's this one right here.
Just that one, really?
Yeah, this is a settlement
Okay.
statement.
Okay, number 4, what is number 4 stating?
Okay, I think they're asking, did you sell the property for under $250,000? Yeah, it's, or 80, it's 87,000.
So that's true, right?
That's true.
That's true. During the 5 years, year period in the sales exchange, I did not require the resident exchange. That's true. So all these are basically true. There has no in the period. She doesn't have to sign this one, right?
No.
Next to it.
Okay, and so this one right here, it's asking, it's a 1031 exchange. More than likely, that's NA, unless she's an investor, and she does those from an investor corporate, it's probably NA.
Not acceptable.
And then, yeah, we're gonna
What's
sign
the
it in.
date?
Today is the 15th.
2/15.
All right, and so this is debts and liens. It's a little easier if I ask you the questions and then you just go back and write the answer. Is there anybody living in the property that has claim to the title besides you?
No.
Is there any unpaid water heaters, air conditioning, plumbing fixtures?
No.
Okay. Is there any major repairs in the last 3 to 6 months, like a roof or?
Have we done them? No.
Okay. Do you have any loans on the property besides a mortgage, even like past due HOA fees or taxes? And then is there any judgments or lawsuits?
No.
So on every line, you're just going to write none, N-O-N-E. Did you eat all your food?
She signed right here. No.
None, N-O-N-E. And then this is a signature page for it. Hey. Alright. So this is your marital status affidavit. You're gonna fill it in, the top part, right here. I am married to, I've widowed, I have never been married, or I became a single person, like I became divorced on.
So she just do, I became a widow, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then, the day he passed away,
Yeah, just kind of month and year, or year even, it doesn't have to be the exact date.
January.
was it the 12th? Do you have to answer the one number 1? No, okay,
Okay, and then you'll sign. Okay, and so, oh, you're gonna keep the pen. All right, so this is a payoff affidavit. It's just saying that the title company is gonna pay off anything tied to the property when they fund the transaction. So if there's like taxes, HOAs, any type of loans, they're gonna pay that off, and then you get the difference.
So the amount that's on there, that's how much she gonna get, or if they
Yes,
find
that they've
some
already,
more,
yeah, no, they've already
they
looked
already
at, yeah,
subtracted
they
it
already
and
did
did
it.
everything.
Okay. And then this here is an Irs Form again. So you're gonna print your name, middle initial, and then last name. You'll put your social security number here.
Okay, plain as first, she said.
Print first name, middle initial, last name.
Your initial, put your initial, and then your last name. That's the only thing she gotta sign here? Are you gonna put mailing address?
Okay, so then your mailing address goes here.
Use this mailing address or use?
642 Piano Ranch Road. Missouri City, Texas. 77459.
You got a car or something with it on? It's fine. I don't know.
I just not go to the title company to close your transaction.
So I just sign my name.
All right, and so this is a tax agreement. This is just saying that you're going to be responsible for a certain portion of the taxes, and then the buyer is going to be responsible. Your portion is usually January 1st until today. The buyer is tomorrow until the end of the year.
What do you mean by that?
So for property taxes, the way they're calculated, when you sell the property, the seller is responsible from January 1st until the day of closing. And then the buyer,
Excuse me, I thought our property didn't have property taxes in it.
if she has an exemption because of her age, then that's different.
We did. With the
Yeah. So if she has an exemption, that's one thing. It's just a standard form.
Yeah, we're exempt from that. On that property from property taxes.
Yeah.
So this
You just
sign,
have to still, yeah.
still
Yeah,
sign.
we're exempt.
All right, so these are going to be some disclosures that you're going to initial off on. What is she? So we're only going to initial one because she X'd out the rest of them. So again, with the taxes, the prorations, that's going to be the only thing you initial off on as the seller. Just saying that again, you understand that the buyer is going to come in and be responsible for the remainder of the year.
Initials right there.
Yeah.
In between the lines on top.
Either or, it's just you.
Okay. Sign right here. Sign right here.
Yes, ma'am. And so this is errors and omissions. So this is just saying if there's something wrong with the documents, they're going to use an attorney to make any necessary adjustments or changes. But they'll reach out to you and let you know.
Okay.
And it's usually just clerical, grammatical errors. It's not going to be anything. All right, and so this is your deed. The deed is taking the property, the title, out of your name, and you're giving the title to the new owners. You're also just saying that, hey, from my knowledge and understanding, there's nothing on the property that no liens or anything on the property that I wasn't aware of.
So I just sign it on top right here.
Yes, ma'am. And does it look like it has your middle initial?
Yes,
On
it's
So you're,
that one, but
yes,
the others,
that's fine. It's going to include your middle initial on that signature.
So you gotta put.
George, you're signing the deed as well?
Who? I'm Ginger.
who's doing
George Calvin King?
That's my name, but you want me to sign it also?
No,
That's my dad.
it? That's your
Oh,
he's
okay.
a junior.
Oh, okay, so the dad's signing somewhere else, I'm assuming?
He's
That's
deceased.
I don't know why they put him on here then. Okay. I'm gonna have to put that to the side and ask the title company if she indicated for you to sign or if that was just an oversight. Because there's an attorney that does the documents for the
Yeah.
title company, so that may have been an oversight. Okay. All right, and so last two, and then I'll call and ask about the deed. This is contact details, so the title company needs a phone number, email. I know you've been the main contact. You can put, yeah, you can put his information if you want in the email. They need an email address to send the documents to.
So he has to fill this out right here, right?
You can fill all of it in, but they primarily want an email address, so make sure you give them an email address and a phone number.
George King. George King.
What? So just put his email address?
Yes, ma'am.
George King.
This is how you get your money. So if you want it wired to you, you're going to need your account number and routing number. If you want it mailed, you can have it mailed, or you have the option to go pick it up from the office itself. Wire. Okay, so you're going to use your account number and routing number. While you're filling that in, I'm going to check through your documents, make sure we didn't miss any dates, signatures, initials, and then I'm going to verify about the deed. And once we do all that, that's it. So pretty simple, quick and easy. Okay, we are leaving our seller appointment. It took maybe 20 minutes to complete. Yeah, I mean, that's usually what I expect seller appointments to go, especially for these. I do these so much that it's really rare for it to take a long time. If it does, it just does. I'm sure y'all probably heard the baby fussing, or not fussing, but just kind of crying and playing in the background because he's very wide awake and active. So our next appointment, I believe, is going to be at Starbucks, and we'll show you how it goes. Go ahead and get started.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a blue pen, so you're going to use blue ink. And
Okay.
then you can use this folder right here to kind of give you a cushion, I guess.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah. And then how do they have your name on the document? So
Yeah, I'll sign it. That's I usually go by Jim, but
Yeah, Jimmy Burke.
I have a full
Okay.
a full name signature too.
Okay, so you're going to have to do the whole Jimmy Burke.
All right, awesome.
All right, and then this right here is your deed. And so the deed says that you're on title, and then you're giving your share of the title to the new buyer.
Okay.
And that you're asserting that there's no like liens or anything on the property.
Okay, yeah, no, there's
At
not.
least to your knowledge. I mean,
No,
sometimes
we
you just don't know.
Well, my mom bought the house with cash in '99, so
Okay.
it's never had a loan or anything on
Okay,
it.
so the first thing you're gonna do is put in your mailing address at the top.
My
You're the grantor.
yeah, okay,
Grantor.
I see. Okay.
Okay. And so this is the signature page of the deed. And so here they have your middle initial. You're going to have to include that middle initial in your signature.
Okay, just like it says.
Mm-hmm.
Johnsky, he's being gentle.
It's okay. He likes dogs.
Awesome.
Okay. And
Super.
all right, and so this is your marital status affidavit.
Okay.
So at the top, you're gonna have to fill in, I'm married to, I am single, never been married, I got a divorce on, or I became a widow. It's gonna be one of those
Okay.
options.
Yeah, I'm a single, never been married.
And then here, you're gonna put where you lived the last 10 years.
Okay. Okay.
And then you'll sign.
Oh, that's it.
No, you'll
Oh,
sign,
sign
it.
it.
Mhm.
Full.
Yeah, however they have it on the document.
Well, they have somebody else's name there.
They do?
Yeah, Julio Fernandez.
Oh, I think that's the buyer.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna one clean line. You're gonna initial where I crossed it out, and then
Okay.
print your name underneath it.
Okay. Josky. My handwriting's not exactly pristine.
You're fine. All right, and so this is a payoff affidavit. That just says the title company is going to pay off anything tied to the property. So you said there's no mortgage, but if there's like taxes and just anything,
Okay.
and then you'll get the difference.
Okay, no. Okay.
Okay. And then this here is this saying that there's been no changes to the property.
Okay.
The survey. So when is the month and the year that your mom had the house? Do you remember?
The what's that?
The month and the year, like kind of
Oh,
approximate. Even the year.
At 99.
Okay, so she bought the house in 99. Has she made any changes to the property since then? Like, is there a swimming pool?
No.
Additional square footage?
No.
No. Okay. So you're going to put since 1999. And then you'll put none. N-O-N-E, as in no changes have been made to the survey of the property.
Awesome.
All right, and then this is the signature page.
Oh, okay. Sign here.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna go chilly out here.
Okay.
All right, and so this is just a tax agreement. This is just saying that the buyer is going to be responsible for the taxes starting tomorrow
Okay.
to the end of the year, but you're responsible from today until January 1st up until today. All right, and so this here is a closing disclosure from the title company. So that one is you're only going to initial as the seller in two spots. The first spot at the very bottom is just saying that they're going to issue title insurance based on whatever's in your contract between you and the buyer.
Oh, okay.
All right, and so the second initial as a seller is just the tax prorations, just saying that you understand you're only going to pay taxes from January 1st up until today. You see the doggy? And then you're going to sign down at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Cosby.
All right, and so this is errors and omissions. If there's something wrong with the documents, the title company will make corrections, but they'll reach out to you before doing so.
Oh, okay. So just signature?
Yes, sir. All right. And so this is a IRS form. So if the property proceeds are over a certain dollar amount, the title company may have to report it to the IRS.
Okay.
You're just going to print your name, middle initial, and then last name. And then your social security number.
All right. Okay.
And then your mailing address goes here.
Awesome.
And then you'll sign a date.
Okay.
All right. And so this is, and then you'll date. Today's the 15th.
Yeah.
All right. And so this is just a remote notary saying you did not have to go to the title company to close your transaction.
Okay. I check here.
You can leave that blank. then this is a receipt of your title insurance. So the title company puts all the endorsements that are done for this particular transaction.
Okay.
Well, good morning, or good afternoon. Yes, you good lights. You can go.
Alrighty. So what do I do here?
It's going to be on the second page, but yeah,
Oh,
the
I
first page just has like what's listed and what's included in your title insurance.
Oh. It's okay, buddy. Oh, okay.
All right, and so this is a disbursement. So last but not least, this is how you want your money.
Oh, okay.
If you want a wire, you're going to need an account number and routing number.
Okay.
If you want a check sent to you, you have that option, or you can go pick it up directly from the title company yourself.
No, I'll just have a wire.
Okay, so you're going to need your account number and routing number.
Okay. Is the ABA number the routing number?
Yes, sir. Your ABA is the routing number.
And then what do I put here?
The pick up in person or receive in person, I always leave that blank.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll have to sign the next page.
Okay. Sign here?
No, it's going to be the next page.
Oh, I see.
Fine.
Awesome.
All right.
Will you, would you mind double checking my routing number and my account
One
number?
second. I'm just verifying your documents. I don't think it's not going to be long to verify everything.
I think I got it right. I just.
Okay. And then I'm going to have you initial right here. Right down here where I kind of crossed it out.
Oh, right.
I
yeah,
saw that you initialed
You
right
told
there.
me to do that. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. And then let me verify your documents.
That rascal's got a nice smile. Happy kid.
He is. He was just kind of getting annoyed with sitting up in the car.
Awesome.
All right. Well, that's it. Congratulations. You just sold your house.
Thank you so much.
All right. And then this is a copy of the settlement statement. It's just a blank one, so that way
Okay.
you'll have your numbers.
I'll just hang that on.
And then she's gonna send you a copy of your documents as well. Actually,
Okay.
I don't see that sheet in here. I don't think I have.
And how long do you think the funds will be until the funds?
Well,
are in the
they
bank?
won't get it until tomorrow, and it's same day. I just can't give you a time, so
Right.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
They don't know what time. But let me just double check something really quick because I just realized that you didn't fill out a contact information form.
Oh,
So let me
okay.
make sure she sent them to me.
Oh, this is so awesome. Thank you so much. Oh man, it's been a wild ride. A wild ride. They said it was going to be something. You know, everybody was telling me, you're selling your house? Oh man, you're in for it.
Okay. Let me just double check my email, make sure we got everything, and if we do, we're done.
Okay.
I just want to see that she didn't have a contact information. All right, so I just finished up my last appointment. It was a seller appointment. We met up at Starbucks. I actually went to the wrong location, so I had to come back and find him. It was like 20 minutes out in the boondocks. I didn't know where I was. It wouldn't pull up on my phone. I think this is like a new location, so it wasn't registering. And my GPS, I had to like use a background. So he's in a Home Depot parking lot. Home Depot came up just fine, but it all worked out. It took us 15, maybe 20 minutes to complete. It was very quick. He had his dog, I had my baby, so we sat outside and we got it done. And I made $450 with my baby in tow today. And I understand that's not typical. I would only do that with 2 of my clients. They're a little bit more flexible in the sense that they don't care that I have my baby. They just want their paper signed and they want it done. If it was a signing service, I would definitely not bring my child. And if it was an actual loan docket, can I talk today? A loan document, like a refinance or a buyer's packet, I would definitely not bring him. It's a longer process. It's more paper, so I need to pay closer attention to what I'm doing. And I have a good child. Like I've brought him to maybe 12 appointments, and the 12 appointments that I brought him to, I pretty much know his temperament. He doesn't cry, he doesn't fuss. He's a pretty chill baby. So because I know my child, and because the handful of appointments that I brought him to have all been pretty successful, I know that I can do that with him. That might not be the case for every baby, regardless of how your client feels. So thank you for coming along with me today. It was a crazy day. The first appointment took an hour and a half to sign 20 pages. It was so weird. The guy was falling asleep. It was just a strange one. So now we're gonna go home and maybe cook some dinner, relax. I'll probably let him watch Mickey Mouse. So y'all, thanks for joining me. Bye.